What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Parker Goes Carnivore. I'm your host, Ryan Parker. This is Weigh-In Wednesday, week 36. It's been a hell of a week, let me tell you, and I got a lot of fun things to share, so let's just jump right on into it. Wow, thank you so much for joining. This week has been a wild ride. It was a music festival weekend and it pretty much consumed all of my week. I attended for the second year in a row the same but different music festival down in Lake Paris, California, and we battled it out. We survived hurricanes, we survived typhoons, there was gale force winds up to 65 miles an hour, and it was so much fun. Such an incredible time. I went down with 2 close friends, then met up with 6 more down south, and we just had a fantastic time listening to amazing music, eating great food that I prepared for everybody, just enjoying ourselves, collabing with other people, and just enjoying life at its fullest. This music festival speaks volumes to the type of music that I love. Some of my most favorite artists were down there. The week started off with last Wednesday. It was travel day. I cooked a couple steaks before I left and had those prepared, so I ate one of them and had one in the container so we could just munch down on the way. We stopped by In-N-Out on the way down just before the Grapevine off of Highway 5. Got a double. They forgot the cheese though, which was a bummer. I got that protein style. Normally I get the Flying Dutchman, but I felt like having something to eat, like a burger style. I really wanted that, so I had lettuce wrap. It was plain, nothing else was added. It was just a couple patties and the lettuce. We made it down to the Moreno Valley area where we grabbed a hotel for the night so we can wake up early, get our last supplies going, and then move into the music festival and set up camp at the best location possible. So Thursday we woke up, we got some breakfast at the hotel. We stayed at a Holiday Inn, so I had these cheese omelets and a whole bunch of sausages and some butter coffee. And then we got our supplies and went in and we found this awesome camp. Here, let's take a look at the location and us setting up camp on day 0 of the music festival. Ooh, it's officially festival time. We got our camp set up right behind me. And we're taking this couch to the water to try to find a leak. Hopefully we find a leak. It's an inflatable couch and we need it for our living room. Anyways, same but different music festival down at Lake Paris. Should be pretty fun weekend full of music and food and drinks and people and celebrating and collabing, and yeah, just really special time. Got 2 of my friends here with me today. Got 6 more arriving tomorrow. So here we go. Same different music festival. We're on it. So as you can see, we're a beautiful location right on the lake. The music festival was just west of where we were, probably by a couple hundred yards was the entrance, and it was filling in quick. We set up camp, just the 3 of us, and got everything ready, and then that night, the storm moved in. I woke up at 3 a.m. and my van was just blowing sideways. My friend was protecting a tent by laying on it because it was getting ready to blow away. So I ran outside, collapsed all of our canopies, saved as much as we could, and then went back to sleep and woke up the next morning to see the aftermath. The camp stayed together pretty well. Big shout out to my friend Timmy for helping save a lot of the tapestries that we had hung and just really keeping the camp together. The weather definitely smoothed out after that for a day or 2. The weather picked back up on that Sunday, and it was another wild ride once again. So back to the food. So during setup of camp, once we got everything situated, I cooked a whole bunch of sausages and I cooked a whole bunch of ribeye. Friday, I cooked chicken wings and eggs for the whole camp. And then later on, I cooked steak. I really didn't get a lot of good film or footage of all the meals just because it was hectic. Either my phone was without service or I didn't have it or charging. dealing with all the wind. So I tried to take as much photos as I possibly could, but there's definitely some gaps in this story. So later in the afternoon on Friday, I cooked some steaks for the whole camp. Saturday was pretty much a repeat. When we went shopping prior, I bought a whole bunch of beef jerky, beef sticks, lunch meat, salami, cheeses, just stuff to snack on to keep us sustained until I can get to the barbecue and cook steaks. I probably bought $300 worth of steaks and chicken wings, and I was constantly just cooking those and enjoying doing that for everybody. Sunday was a simple day of eating, just had some steaks later in the afternoon. Monday was travel day, so break down the camp, put everything back in the van, and then take off. We got some In-N-Out on the way home, and then we also got Taco Bell. And I broke down and I had some Taco Bell. I got some nachos, and I got a beefy 5-layer burrito. It was pretty delicious. I'm not gonna lie, Taco Bell is definitely one of my nemesis. Is not on the carnivore diet way of eating, but I ate it and I did pay for it on the scale. But that's okay. So a little slip up coming back, but all in all, throughout the whole weekend, I was flawless. I did not slip one bit, and I was really proud of myself. So one little meal isn't gonna be the end of the world. Tuesday, I just had so much leftover lunch meats and cheeses and beef jerky. So I just kind of munched down on that all day, and then I cooked a steak at night, and that's all I had for the day. So all in all, the week as eating from a carnivore perspective was pretty good, other than that one Taco Bell slip up, and I'm not going to beat myself up over it. It's just the way it goes, and it happened, and I have moved past it. So from a workout perspective this week, it was pretty much go, go, go all week long. Coming home from my bagpipe competition last weekend, depacked the van, repacked it full of everything that we needed for the camp, and then drove down, set it all up. This is a lot of physical activity. It was really hot out too, so we were sweating. Then throughout the music festival, it's very taxing on your body. You're constantly walking, you're constantly moving around, you're constantly dancing and just seeing the sights. This was a lake party as well, so we were swimming and getting into the lake and floating around. It was just a really good time and being really active, just being natural. No workouts were needed, and I did not do one single Beast Fitness workout this entire week, but I'll pick that back up this evening and we'll be good to go on the workout front. Fantastic weekend. It had many ups and downs, and it wouldn't be a music festival without those. So props to all my friends. I love you all so much. You guys rock. Really enjoyed our time together. So thank you so much for joining me. Cannot wait for next year. So from a mental health, I really didn't do too much meditation or priming. I wish I did do some more meditation at the music festival because they had that, but it just didn't align with the schedule, and I didn't get a chance to go do a group meditation with everybody. Next year, I for sure will be there meditating with everybody and doing some yoga. So with all that said, let's hop on the scale and see how I did for this past week. As we all know, I started off last year at 316.1 pounds at 42.5% body fat. Last week was really good at 241.7 at 25.1%. This week, a little bit up at 244.2, but the body fat percentage is pretty good at 24.7. So right in line. I'm focused, I'm ready to go, get down into the 230s. I'm just scratching at the surface, and I'm gonna be there before I know it. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that's everything from a diet, workout, mental health perspective. As always, I would love to leave you with a quote. The quote of the week this week I really enjoy. I seem to do these cycles, get on a really good roll, and then I have a little slip up, and then I kind of derail, and then I get back up, go, and then get more positive, and then have a little slip up. And it's just like this repetitive cycle. Before I started this journey, it was these huge lulls, these huge mountains that I would, get in, where I'd be really, really high, and then I would let myself get really, really low. And I don't have those big waves anymore. They're really, really small, and I can keep them controlled a lot better with the mental health and with the workout and with the diet. So the quote of the week this week is, "It's never too late to be what you might have been." Keep pushing. Keep starting over if you need to. Just keep on going. And I know if you keep on pushing play and keep on pushing yourself, you will just become better and better and better. There are no L's, there are no losses, there are only learning opportunities. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the quote resonated with you in some way, and I really hope you guys are just doing amazing out there. I love you all so much, and I'll check you out next week. Peace.